Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're going to talk about the stocks which can help you to take some trade starting from tomorrow, which is 18th of January, and we are the short week for 4 days. So this stock will help you to take some trade. First stock we're going to talk about is Facebook. If you see here, for the Facebook, we are going on a constantly going on a lower side, and is kind of consolidating on the area between 331 and the 332 area. So if you are long if you want to go long for this Facebook, you have to either wait for 332 to get broken or 323 to get broken on the downside. So if you let me just kind of make the plan here, and so you can see. So first one, so for the FB, you have to buy, let me just gonna say buy above 333, and your target I would say will be here. Which will be your target? So first target will be very small, which is 337. Second target should be this line, which is, I would say, 341. After that one, the target will be 347, which is right here, right? Between 347 to 353, I would look for the opportunities to sell Facebook, because there are chances that from that area, it will fall. Reason is, like, look at the daily time frame here, okay? Look at the daily time frame. It's been very tough for Facebook to cross that 353 area. And last time when it went on to the 347 area, it made the evening star pattern, and they used to say stock fell almost 10%, 9.25%, about 10% from the 347 level. So that will be area will be very tough for Facebook to get rid of. So probably, like, if the price comes to like 347 area, you should try to get shorting opportunity by the put for the Facebook. It has the earning too, which is on the 2nd of February. So there might be some volatility you might see for the Facebook. So let's go on the plan. So buy Facebook about 333, and that your target will be, first target will be like 337, second target will be 342 and 347. You might get target of 353, but then you have to try to look for the sell. So if you want to sell FB at FB between, I would say, I would say 347 to 353. Look for the good opportunities where you can sell it. Your stop loss should be around 355 in that case. If you're buying Facebook at 332 level, your stop loss here should be not more than that 328, because that's why the stop, you need to wait until this area to get broken, because it's very tough. It's been gonna be very tough to go above those area. Try, if you can buy Facebook right at the buy at, if the price comes like if the market is bearish tomorrow, and if the price can sustains at 322 level, buy at 322 level with a stop loss of 319, then the first target for you will be 331, right? Because after that one, there will be resistance, so target will be like 331, and that will come super fast. So let me just make this as a rate so you can see. If you can pause the video, and if you think that you wanna not this levels down, you can sure do it. I'm gonna put it right here. Let me just make a little bit wise for the, so you can see. So that one, if you are like a bearish for Facebook, so if you are bearish in that case, what you do, sell Facebook below, I would say, this area, which is 330, 322, right? Sell below like so you have to wait until 322. So wait for like 321, and the target will be like very small for that case. Target will be like 316. But this 360, once the 316 is broken, your next target will be like 309, and after that the target will be like 303, which is a good pricing if you want to buy Facebook at 303 level, and stop loss will be like 296 if you're going for the swing trade for the Facebook. Let me show you the how it looks like. So if you see here, I kind of made some level. This is like a very good level for the Facebook, which is 316. So if that level is broken, 3828 and 303 will come faster. After that one, there might be some like a hiccup. The price gonna move between the 303 to 296. So this is the Facebook for you. Another stock which you should look for is the Microsoft. Let's look at Microsoft on a day trade for the day time frame. So check this out. Here, the Microsoft has been on a very good level. So this 301 or 304 area was acting as a resistance earlier. It broke the resistance, came back, took the support on 10th of January, went up price, and again on the 18th of the 13th of January and the 14th of January, it took support from that area. So if the price breaks this area, which is 303, you will see the 297 area comes very quickly, right? So that will be like a downside for about like 2 to 3%. You will see probably a Monday or Tuesdays. In somehow it sustained on a 307 area, 304 to 307 area. The target will be like 317. It's very hard for the Microsoft to breach that 316 level and give the closing about that 316. The level is 320. So it's very hard for the Microsoft to close between the above the 320 since it started dropping from 29th of December. So now there will be one more chance you will get the to buy the put opportunities at the 320 level because it's kind of more of an evening star pattern at that level. It was acting as a good support and it has been tested only twice on that area. So there might be opportunities for to buy the put opportunities at that area with a stop loss of 323. So if you want to see for the Microsoft, I'm just going to write it down. Microsoft buy at, I'm going to put it here so you can see, buy at 305 area with the stop loss of, I would say 299. It's very quite probably I would say like let's put 301 stop loss. So it's a smaller stop loss, and the target for that will be, the first target will be this high of this candle, which is 310, which is very good level 310, and the second target will be the high of this candle, which is 317 and 320. 317 and 320. If you are like a bear and if you want to buy the put, so then you can say sell Microsoft at this area, which is 319 to 320 area. So I would say 319 with a stop loss of 324. Why? Because you want to give some room to your stop loss. So 323 was the high, so you just give like height of this candle, which is 326. So you can give either 324 or 326 depending on your taking a risk ability, taking a risk. So you can sell between the 319 to 321 area. That way it will be like a very good risk reward. You can also sell below this area, this candle. If you get the 1 minute candle or 1 hour candle or 15 minutes candle closing below 304, so sell below, sell 303. Let's wait for some confirmations. What's gonna happen is once the price breaks this level down, come back and reconfirmed at that area and take the rejection from 304 area, then you go short if you really want to go short with the Microsoft if the market is bearish. If the market is bullish, don't short it. Then your target will be, on that case, is the first target will be like 295 or 297. What's going to happen after 297? If you see, there was some consolidations on that area. So between 297 to 293 area, it will consolidate. And if the 293 is broken, you will see 281 comes faster. So 293 and the long target will be like 281. So if the Microsoft doesn't perform well, then you will see the price comes to the 281 area. It has the results on 25th of January. So you will see some volatilities next week. And I'm expecting that Microsoft should go to the 324 level probably next week. And then it will gonna fall before the earnings. That's my gut feeling. I don't know. I haven't checked what was the last time it happened, but that's what I'm feeling, that there should be 281 should be the good area. Next one which I'm going to talk about is UPST. UPST is on a downtrend kind of since long time. If you see here, we talked about this one last time on the first video which I shared, like about this area to get broken down. And if you see how once it broke that area, it kind of made the move for almost 26 to 27% move after that area we talked about. So now it's again on a very good area. So wait until these 108 to 106 areas get broken. Once that 106 area is broken, you will see the 83 comes for the UPST. So if you wanna look for the UPST, let's say here. So UPST sell below this area. You need to wait for the confirmation, which is 105, 106 area, 106. 106, and your target, because you're buying for the 2 weeks, so in the 2 weeks, you should get the target of 83 and the 75, right? You will see the target will be 83 and 75. People will say like, oh, wow, that's like a long, but yeah, if you see here, the price has been like going in a downward movements, right? So, and every time price goes up, it's falling. Even last week, price fell. So that was like, let me show you in the Fibonacci how you see. That was the recent high, right? And if from the recent high to here, I'm going to make it larger so you can see, it was very difficult for the price to breach the 38 level. The price got rejected at the 23 level. So what I would do is like wait until this area, this 103 is broken, and then you will see the sudden movement 83 towards the 83. During those times, you might see that price might do some retracement, but the way the price moves down, it will be very hard for it to close the 50% of retracement. You can see further down here. Let's see here. I'm gonna move this Fibonacci from here, right? So this was the recent high, and this was the recent low at the same time before. So if you see here, rejection at 50, right? Go back. This is the back testing, right? This was the recent high. This was the low at the time. 60% rejection, right? Go further down. Well, like let's go further up. So this was the recent high. I would take this recent high, and I will put this one here. 38% rejections, and if you take this as a recent high, 50% rejections. So every time it comes to the like these 23, 38, 50% area, and the last is the 60% area, it does get the rejections. So by that logic, if you go further down, if the price breaks the area 106 or 104 area, there are high chances then it can go further down towards the 80 and the 83 and the 71 area. Okay, so that's a UPST. So I'd want look for the buy opportunities. I will always look for the sell opportunities, sell below 106 and the target to below 83 area. See if the market is bullish, and if the UPST comes going up, down, up, then I would wait until like 120 areas to come back again, and then we'll short it out, short the UPST at 120 area. So don't do any trade between 111 to 106 area. Let the price settle down a little bit, and then you can go for a short. Emmet. We're going to talk about Emmet. So Emmet, this one is like a very good breakout. So if you see here, the price action for the Emmet, Emmet has been like did the consolidation here, gave the breakout, retested the breakout, and then again it went on the retesting like here. it went again on a sideways, and then it gave the breakout. So now what should you do in these conditions? Now what you need to do is keep an eye. Don't do and buy even if it goes up. Wait until the price comes and settle down on this area. For the MAT, you need to wait until this area, like between the 160 to 163 area. Once the price comes to, once it's went up and comes here, buy at that area with the stop loss just below this candle, 155. There is some gap here too. So keep that in mind that this might be like a breakout, which fake breakout too. So don't buy immediately, wait for a couple of days and see how does the price react. If the price goes directly, let me just gonna clear this up. If price gets away and come back and take some support, then you can go for longer. The target for this one we'll find about from the pivot. The first target is already 173 and the next target will be like 189. If you go on a weekly chart, the 184, it looks the legitimate target for this MAT, and after that target will be like 213. On a monthly chart also, if you see here, 184 looks the legitimate, and if you see this on a monthly candle, this is very bullish candle so far, right? So you don't want to take any short trade at this point of time. Just wait for the retracement to get the long entry for the MAT. There is no actual price which I can give you, but always look for this area, which is 163 area. Wait for this 163 and 167 area. Let the price settle down a little bit over here. If the price goes away, let it go, because the price has to come back and test this one as per the previous price action. Okay, we are not using any more any indicator here, but this is all just the price action. One thing which I would like to say about the Nike. This is also a bearish stock, which I would look into this. If the price is going down on Monday for the indexes and the other stocks, I'll keep it on a radar for the short. So I would wait until this 143 area is breached, and then the price goes down to the 140 area. Because there was some like a big gap from 135 to the 144, so this gap has to be get filled. But my thinking is like price might get bullish from 143, take the support, and then goes up and then fill this gap and then falls down. So watch out for these areas too. It's a very good area. Sell below 145 and you will get the target of 135 on the long run. If the price sustains about 143, you can take the target. First target will be like 148 and the 153. I will wait and see the price reaction at 153 and buy the put at that area. Another one is FSLY. This is, I would keep it for this area to be watched for the 32 area. On a shorter time frame, which is like an hourly time frame, you will see here that price has already kind of gave some breakout here, and now if it sustains, so if the price sustains and come back on the 30 area and then moves ahead, then your first target will be like 32 and the second target will be like 33. So let me see for the FSLY. I would say buy it, and this will be like a short trade. Okay, don't buy too much of the quantity. Buy at 30.50 with the stop loss of below this candle, which is 30.80, 30.11. So I will get 30.29.65. Your first target will be, I would say, height of this candle, which is 31.65. Sorry, 31.16. The next target will be this candle, which is 32.40. This is very like a short trade, and it should be achieved probably on Monday or Tuesdays, because here, like, you're going against the trend. You're waiting for the like 50% 38% rejections or the 50% rejections, and it should, in my view, it should easily be achieved on probably Monday or Tuesdays. If you do want to do the back testing, you can see here, this was the high at the time, this was the low at the time, and if you see it, it was rejection at the 50%. Here, the high, we're gonna change it because this was the recent high, and if you see here, the price rejected at the 50, between the 15 to 60% area, and till even on this next day when it price went, it got rejection on 60. If you want to take it from the top, for the Fibonacci, it got the rejections at this area, which is 38 area. See here. So this area. So now what we are doing is we are just looking for some like a quick bounce up, and at the time when the price comes to like 33 area, try and look for these selling opportunities for the firstly, because the long-term target will be like 26 and 23 should come. As per the day, if you go on the day time frame, I'm going to remove all those Fibonacci and other stuff. So on the Fibonacci and everything, if you see here, there is some gap here, and from 26 there might be some quick retracement going towards 32. So if you don't want to take any risk, wait for the 26 to come and then use this sudden movement at least to the $31, right? So that will be, I would say, from here to here, about 15% move from the 26 or 27 level, because there is some big gap. There are chances that the first gap might help to push the price a little bit higher, and the 31 comes, and then once the price comes down again, the $23 should come at the later stage. That FSLY, and probably that's it. Let me just kind of take one more NET. This is pretty good level. We talked about this NET last week, and if you remember when we talked about those things, we gave this area as well. We talked about that price. If the price comes here, like this area 100, and you can check the videos for the, I think the first video which I posted regarding the market analysis, the first is like 101 to the 120. I wasn't expecting that it comes like within like 3 days, but it came, and after 120, look at this one, it came and tested our areas 95. So this is very crucial area. If the price makes support at the 95 area, you might see another bounce back to the 112 or between like 110. Don't wait for the 112 because it has came with a like very big pressure. The price fell like with a very big pressure, so there are chances that it can fall further down. So if with the trend line support and everything, I would say get out at 110 area. So sell at, if the price comes and falls, goes up by any reason and come to like 110 area, 111, that you should look for the opportunities for the put. And if the price stays at like 95, look for the buying opportunities with this very small stop loss. At the end, you will see that price comes to like 91 as well as the 86 area in the future. Airbnb, that will, I'm just going to look for the Airbnb too. Again, for the Airbnb, I would wait for some times and look for the area for 171 and the 156 area. Keep in mind, 171 is for a sell and 155 to 156 is to buy for the Airbnb. BA, the Boeing, this is on a very good level. Now I'm going to show the very good information regarding the BNB. So here on a weekly chart, it's on a weekly chart, the very good pattern on the weekly chart. See here, very good pattern on the weekly chart. So look at this channel, right? This is on a very good channel. Right, and it gave the breakout on that channel, right? It gave the breakout, and if you see the Fibonacci at the time, right, it was the like 50% support, on a weekly, right? About 50% support on a weekly, right? Now, so there are chances that it gives the breakout and it should come back and test this area, like 212 area. And if you get onto those areas, you'll get the very good opportunities to go long on the BA as of now. It may change, but the only issues which I find very difficult for the BA is like there are some like more upward selling pressures might come from 232, 239, 244, 252, 255, and 276 area. On a monthly wise, it gives a very good breakout, and it's kind of making the very good pattern, which is bull flag pattern. So keep an eye on those ones. So like why? Because like if you see here, this is like a breakout on a monthly wise, right? So there are chances that the price comes to like 200 level, then you can buy it for a longer period of time for with a stop loss of 183, and the price should hit the target of 260. If this pattern gets successful and if there is no rejections, you will see this area, which is here, this area, which is 316, probably will hit by at the end of the year. So if you are a swing trader, look for the opportunities to buy around like 200 to 190 kind of range with the small stop loss of 182. Because after that, if the atom is broken, you will see the 146 coming very, very quick. So if the market stays bullish and if there is some good catalyst come for the BA, there are chances that you will see the 240 to 250 areas and the long-term 325 areas, which is at least 40% move probably at the end of the year. So that's it. If you like this video, please contact, like the video and give your contact or the comment or the suggestions. That's everything for this video. Have a good night. See ya.